Hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, your hostess, and we are going to have some thrifty fun today. We went to a couple of different thrift stores this week, and y'all will not believe what we found. And we went to a discount grocery store as well. So we're going to start with the grocery items, get them out of the way, and then we'll move on to the thrift store stuff. So y'all stick around till the very end because I've got some very interesting items this week. Now, the discount grocery we found is in Selmer, Tennessee. I think it's called Grace's Discount or something to that effect. And we absolutely love going there now because we know we're going to get a good bargain and the food is still in the best buy dates for the most part. So this is an item that really will not go bad on your pantry shelf if you store it properly. And I've never had a corn-based pasta before, so we're going to try this. This is pasta Doro, and it is a gluten-free pasta. It is a non-GMO. It's low on the glycemic index. It's got all the little markings on it, so this will probably be good for a diabetic. Although corn is not necessarily good for diabetics, but according to this package, that it will be very, very good for us. And the ingredients are, let me grab the right bag, corn, flour. So these are 12-ounce packages, and we paid 49 cents a piece. So we're going to put these in jars and get them sealed up and get them into our pantry. The next item we got are these, and they're egg fettuccine or egg noodles, whichever one you want to call them. We paid 89 cents a package for these. There were 4 packages at 89 cents. These are 10-ounce packages, and again, ingredients right there on the package. Simple ingredients. It says durum wheat, semola, wheat protein, modified wheat starch, egg, contains wheat and egg for 89 cents. I'm going to jar it up. Now, some of these items that I'm showing you came from our local RIFA. They have a food pantry that they feed the homeless out of, and a lot of times they will get groceries donated to them that they cannot use in that part of their nonprofit, so they will resell it, or they might get grocery stores that donate items that they can't use. So anyway, we went there as well, and they had navy beans. This is a 1-pound package of navy beans. Ingredients, I don't know if you can read that or not, but it says small navy beans. 49 cents for the package. I couldn't pass that up. Navy beans I use in my baked beans when I'm canning, or I use it in my pork and beans when I'm canning. I like those, but you can also use northern beans. It's a little bit larger bean in place of the navy bean. Now this next one actually did come from the discount. No, it didn't. It came from RIFA. I take that back. Never have tried these before. Never heard of them. And it's a 4-pound bag of Goya's canary beans. And it was $2.49. Ingredients are canary beans. So we're going to try these out, and it's got a recipe on the back of the label, y'all. So I may be doing this as a back of the label recipe because it sounds really, really good. This next item also came from RIFA, and I know they're quite expensive to buy, but this one is actually from Aldi's. It's an Aldi brand of artichokes. We like the artichokes, and their canned goods, I think, were 49 or 50 cents a piece. So, and there's always a limit of 15, but we didn't get the 15 this week. But I like using this in an antipasta salad, and I'm going to find other uses for it, I'm sure. This item came from the discount grocery store, and it is an item that I am sure that we're going to love. It's got 38 servings in it. It is better than bouillon, and we paid 99 cents. And the ingredients, it does have a few things in there that I would not normally buy, but I thought, well, I might try it just to see if we like it, and we won't be using it that often. We also picked up 4 cans of ground pork, fully cooked ground pork. A couple of the cans had a little bit of a dent in them, but they're not bad. We'll use those first. 24-ounce cans, and these were, I think, $1.49 a can at Rifa. And so we've got some shelf-stable meat that we can keep on our shelves. And again, the ingredients are simple. It's pork and salt, no additives. That's what we're looking for. We don't want the synthetic additives in our foods. So there was 4 of those. We also picked up 12 cans, or 12 more cans of this El Pato tomato sauce with jalapenos, because you don't really taste the jalapeno in it, and it is a delicious tomato sauce. 29 cents a can, so we bought 12 of those, and the ingredients are, again, very, very simple. Tomato puree, water, jalapeno, onion, garlic, salt, and spices. And that is a product that comes out of Los Angeles, California. We have a couple more grocery items in here. These came from the Amish community. I'll show you those real quick. This is pickled okra. We don't eat this. We are going to actually give this to a friend of ours. $4 a pint. And we got some more of the Indian relish that my husband is absolutely gaga over for $4 a pint. Now, the next items that we got at the Amish community are not food items. I have tried out their sample of this deodorant, and I absolutely love it. It is Herbal Blessings, lavender and amber. There is no aluminum in this. It is an all-natural deodorant. And y'all, it will last for at least a day and a half, if not longer. $12 for this. It is a little bit pricey, but so is everything in the stores these days. And it smells wonderful. You can see it looks like a deodorant. It is just absolutely lovely. And then they have started carrying essential oils. And so this is an Herbal Blessings essential oil. It is frankincense. We paid $10 for that. They have several of the essential oils that I would use. This particular one is good for arthritis when you use it with a carrier oil. It is also a biblical thing that was used and given to Jesus as a baby by the 3 kings. And it was also used for embalming purposes. It's got like a woodsy kind of smell to it. A little spicy, woodsy smell. That is the natural smell of frankincense. And so I'm going to be using this. And I am definitely going to be using this. And the samples lasted me about 3 weeks. The little sample deodorant that they had for $2. So I thought that was really, really a great deal. That this larger one will probably last me for at least a couple of months, if not longer. The big item I got from the discount store, y'all. I had eyed this the last time, but I didn't pick it up, and I wish I had picked them up then because they had 2 of them. This time they only had 1, and it's a little lamb. It's a little lamb plushie, brand new, for $4. And y'all, isn't that a cute face? Just look at that. Just lovely. And I'm going to use this with my Easter decorations, but it's also going to go on my little cradle with all my little toys. And when my grandson comes up, he'll probably want to play with the plushie because he likes stuffed animals. But if I can get my hands on another one, he's going to get one. And I just absolutely love lambs. And there's a story behind the lamb. My grandmother, my mother's mother, didn't have a lot of money. And when I was a toddler or an infant, she made me a lamb out of a sheet, a white sheet. And she embroidered the eyes and the little face on it. And she used cardboard for the feet, and she stuffed it, and it was the cutest thing, and I loved it for years and years. Don't know whatever happened to it, but I have that memory implanted in me that my grandma made that for me, and so I love little lambs. The thrift stores we went to this week were Rifa, Goodwill, and Hunt's, and I've got several items here, and I'm just going to show them to you and tell you which store they came from, instead of trying to divide them up and decide which store was what. So I've got a piece of cardboard here. I'm going to show you this. This is a metal sign. It says Tennessee, and we have some outdoor garden projects that we are planning this year, and hopefully we'll get them done. But all these little metal pieces will be put out in the garden. This was $2.99. We absolutely love the metal art, and I wanted to show you that. And while I've got my cardboard out, my husband picked up this one, and it came from Goodwill. So it says, "Grow old along with me, the best is yet to be. Grow old along with me, the best is yet to be." So it's a large metal sign. Let me put that back down. And we paid $3.99 for that. And somebody had hung it like this. We'll probably take this gimp off and just use the hooks to get it in place, and probably a screw or two to make sure it doesn't move when the wind blows. So that was a great find, I think. We love the signs and things around our homestead. I picked up this. This is not antique, but it looks vintage. And I thought, well, that's just the cutest little jar. It had a candle in it in a glass jar. I didn't want the candle. I wanted the canister because I can put dry goods in this, and that will look super cute in my pantry on the shelf. $2.99. I don't know if you can read that or not, but it was $2.99. Now, the reason I know that it's not vintage is because it was originally $5. But isn't that a cute little pink canister? I just absolutely love it. Now, this was a Goodwill find. This is a large, probably a 1 liter bottle that I can put juice in, or any number of things that I might want to keep in my pantry. Kombucha would be a good one when I get around to making some and trying that out. And it was $2.99. So I'm super excited to have that. All these items are going to get washed up and put away. And another jar, and I need my cardboard back so that y'all could actually see what this is. It is Weck. Can y'all see that? Weck. I'm trying to turn it where that light's not just hitting it. It's a Weck jar, and it's for canning, and you can can with this. It's got the rubber gasket, and the rubber gasket's in good shape. It's got the clips, and again, I think it's about a liter, maybe like a quart, but it was also $2.99. I absolutely flipped out when I saw this next item in a thrift store. This is a cookbook. Y'all know I love my cookbooks, but I have never ever found a Fannie Farmer cookbook in a thrift store. So this is the Fannie Farmer cookbook from 1979. Fannie Farmer was originally a cookbook, and I forget the lady's real name, but she was actually the one that came up with the measurements for recipes. And so they have included all kinds of measurements on the cover. And then all of the recipes inside are made from scratch. And it's so hard to find recipes made from scratch, y'all. And so this is a reprint of an older version of her books. And they've been around since the early 1850s or 60s, when she first published her first book. Let me look inside here. It was owned by Fannie Farmer Candy Shops. It's a registered trademark. The first copyright of this book was 1906, so that tells you that it's over 100 years old. And she's got all kinds of recipes in here. And the school was called Boston Cooking School Cookbook, and her name was. It was linked very closely with another woman, Miss Sarah Tyson Rohrer, who wrote a cookbook, a very large and complete one. And there was an impressive White House cookbook for that period. But the Fannie Farmer cookbook has hung around for all these years because it's tried and true. It is a treasured gift to give to brides for many, many generations. And so the recipes are written out, and they're very lovely for a 100-year-old cookbook, y'all. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And that was $2.99. I forgot to tell you the price. The next three items are from my YouTube channel, and y'all, I was super, super excited to find these items in a thrift store because I don't pay full price for anything if I can help it. And the first one is a little. My husband opened up the stand last night. This is a halo light with a place for your cell phone to go that I can carry with me if I'm out in public and I want to do a presentation in public. Or I can use it out in the garden because it's lightweight and I can carry it. So I thought, well, this would be great. I couldn't plug it in at the store though, y'all, and so we were taking our chance that it would work. And I brought it home. And the reason we couldn't plug it in is because it's got a USB cord on it, so I had to have the USB plug to try it out. All three levels of this work. I was so amazed because I've bought them in the past and they didn't work right. So this was $4.99, and it will be used. It's small. It doesn't take up a lot of space. I can put it in the corner of my living room or in the bedroom in a closet. Really, really easy. And I mentioned on one of my videos not too long ago that I needed something that I could hang from the ceiling, you know, so when I'm cooking, y'all could actually see what's in the pot that I'm cooking in. And I had one that had an arm on it, a big long arm, and it would fold out and you could put it in different directions and stuff, and it broke. And I actually paid full price for that one, and I said, I'm never going to do that again. So this is what I found. It's got the cell phone thing here, and you can see it was $2.99, and it's got this long neck on it that bends. I can actually put it around my neck and carry my camera and walk with it. I can put this over the door of one of my pantry cabinets and bend it and have my camera facing down. It's just amazing. For $2.99, I wasn't going to pass that up. And y'all, these are answered prayers. I want you to know that, because I've been praying to the Lord that He would provide the tools I need for this channel, so that I can produce good quality videos. The last thing that I found, and I was amazed that it was in there, was a microphone. This is a Pulse desktop microphone. It's very simple to use. I tried it out on my laptop, my Chromebook, and my Android phone, and it worked perfectly with that. I'm going to try it out on one of my lives. You may see it before this video even comes out, because these videos that I do for my Thrifty Fun are several weeks out. It's the only video that I'm putting out early, and it's because we go so many times to the thrift store that I'm doing that. So it comes with this little plastic stand that you can put your microphone any direction. And then it comes with your microphone that has an on-off switch. And it just slides into this. And there's your microphone. And then it has a simple plug on the end that plugs into your laptop or into your computer or your Android phone. Now, I can't carry this one with me unless I can come up with a clip, but I can carry it with me if I'm out in public and I need more sound, a better microphone. So that is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful find. It was $3.99. So I think we did really, really well on that. I've got 2 more items to show you, and the first item is filled already because we bought it specifically to put our garden seed packages from this year in. So this is a big blue binder. We paid, get it in the light where you can see, maybe $1.19. It's not going to show up. So inside the binder, I have put baseball card sleeves. Now, they're small. They're not big. And so I had to fold. And I told my husband when we bought these, I said, those probably are not going to work. We had to fold the envelopes in half. But there they are. And I can actually slide 2 in each sleeve. So when I turn the page, I've got more seed that you can see. The package of those come 10 sheets, and there's 9 slots, so you can get 90 packages in if you just want to put 1 package, or you can put 180 in and do it double-sided like I did. The only thing I have to tell you is to make sure that you have the right end up when you store this away, or your seed packages are going to fall out. Those I bought at Walmart, the little sleeves, and I think they were a little under $5. So it's really inexpensive to make you a binder like this. Now, I haven't pulled out the seed that I have in my freezer, and I probably will just go in there and quickly put them in alphabetical order so I can grab the bag and pull them out first and use these as a filler as I go through my garden, because I want to use my older seed up. So that was a great idea my husband came up with. He actually saw that on Instagram. He says, we're going to get a binder and we're going to do that. Because he had seen how many bags of packages of seed I had laying around. He says, we got to get those organized because garden season is here. Now this last item, y'all, I'm super, super, super excited about. I have wanted one of these forever and a day, and I couldn't believe it was in the thrift store. And of course the box is banged up and it is heavy. It is a pasta maker, y'all, and it was $30.99. This is an Imperia pasta maker. I'm going to turn it around so you can actually see. Imperia from Italy, and they run about $70 to about $170 online. You can't find these locally. And it also has a electric attachment that you can put on this if you don't want to do the hand crank. It gives a little bit of directions on the inside flap, So I'm going to pull it out and show you. It is all stainless steel. And it's very, very nice, very well made. It comes with a clamp, so you can clamp it to your table. It comes with a tray that will catch your pasta as it's coming out of the pasta maker. It comes with an extra attachment that has actually 2 different size blades on it that will cut your pasta to whichever width that you want. And it comes with a hand crank handle. So I'm really, really super, super excited about this. I can't wait to get in the kitchen and actually use it and work with it. So we're going to see how this works. I'm going to try to get everything back in here so that it doesn't get damaged. But for $30.99. Now, we didn't pay that. The blue tags were 25% off, so we got this for about $24, $23. It was actually $7.75 off the price of this. So I was super, super excited that we got it for such a cheap price. And yeah, I am in love with this. It really will come in handy for someone on a homestead. Well, y'all, let me know in the comments what your favorite items were, or if you went thrift shopping and found something spectacular that you want to share with me. I love to read your comments. Thank you, friends, for watching, and may you be fully blessed.